I'll never forget the day I found that doll. It was a rainy afternoon, and I was rummaging through the attic of our old creaky house, looking for anything interesting to pass the time. The air was thick with the scent of dust and forgotten memories as I stumbled upon a dusty old chest tucked away in a dark corner. Curiosity got the best of me, and I pried open the chest's lid. Inside, nestled among moth-eaten fabrics and forgotten trinkets, was the doll. It was unlike any doll I had ever seen before. Its porcelain face was delicately painted, but there was something unsettling about its expression, a half smile that seemed frozen in an eternal state of mockery. I reached out and picked up the doll, its limbs moving with an eerie stiffness. Its glass eyes stared blankly into mine, and a shiver ran down my spine. The rain outside intensified, tapping against the window panes like bony fingers trying to get in. I couldn't tear my gaze away from the doll's face. It was as if it held some strange, hypnotic power over me. As the day faded into night, I decided to bring the doll downstairs. The dim glow of the lamp cast long, dancing shadows that seemed to play tricks on my mind. The doll sat there on the coffee table, its smile more menacing in the low light. I couldn't help but feel like it was watching me, studying my every move with its unblinking eyes. I tried to shake off the unease that had settled over me. I turned on the television, the sound of its static filling the room, but even the familiar voices of the news anchors couldn't drown out the feeling of being observed. It was as if the doll had become a silent presence in the room, its malevolence growing with every passing moment. With a nervous laugh, I finally decided to put the doll away. I placed it back in the chest, shutting the lid tightly and locking away its unsettling gaze. The rain continued to pour outside, a fitting backdrop to the unease that still clung to me. I headed to bed, hoping that sleep would banish the doll's image from my mind. But as I lay in bed, the rain's rhythm seemed to merge with the beat of my racing heart. The house was quiet, save for the occasional creak and groan as it settled in the storm. And then, just as I was drifting into a fitful slumber, I heard it. A soft, distant giggle, like the tinkling of glass wind chimes. My eyes snapped open, and I strained to listen. There it was again, that eerie laughter, closer this time. I turned on the bedside lamp, its warm glow dispelling some of the darkness. I sat up, my heart pounding, and that's when I saw it. The doll, perched at the foot of my bed, its smile wider, its glass eyes glinting in the light. I couldn't move. Fear had rooted me to the spot, and the doll's laughter grew louder, more menacing. Its porcelain fingers twitched, and it began to move, its joints cracking with each unnatural motion. It crawled towards me, its laughter now a chilling crescendo that echoed through the room. I finally found my voice and screamed, the sound tearing through the air like a desperate plea for help. And then, as suddenly as it had started, the laughter ceased. The doll's eyes seemed to lose their malevolence, and it crumpled to the floor, lifeless and inert. I scrambled out of bed, my heart still racing, and locked the doll back in the chest. The rain continued to fall outside, but its patter was a comforting symphony compared to the nightmare I had just endured. I knew one thing for certain. I had to get rid of that doll, to banish it from my life before its eerie presence consumed me completely.